what's cool about that is Lincoln was one of the all black schools at one time in Evansville, Indiana. And so it's so cool to know, to have that connection, that this woman who struggled in her life, like I said, got her high school education as an adult, then went back and became the manager of the school that she got her diploma from, because at the time it was a high school, and was then the cafeteria manager uh, later on in life, and retired as the cafeteria manager from Lincoln School. But it's so interesting. As I think about that, I'll talk more about the black schools in Evansville. And I actually, if you listen to my podcast, previous podcasts, I talk about um, some of the history in Evansville, Indiana, as it relates to black history. A lot of really cool information there. But bringing it back to my grandmother, this woman was a powerhouse. She, I mean, there's just not even enough time to talk about how amazing she was and the things that she did in her life, and how she persevered through things that people probably thought she would never be able to overcome. So I just want to just acknowledge my grandmother for the greatness that she was and still is to me to this day. And, I would love to hear more from y'all about your family and their excellence as being black people. Like I said, not only in this country, but around the world, because we know that our history, it doesn't just start with the things that we hear, in the mainstream. Of course, we celebrate people like Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Marcus Garvey, all the greats, Malcolm X, but people within our actual lineage, people will never know their names. We should say their names during this Black History Month, I think now more than ever, because it just didn't start with the Martins and the Malcolms, and like I said, Marcus Garvey, Rosa Parks, Ida B. Wells. I could go on and on. The people that we come from directly, they also shaped Black history. So rest in peace and rest in power to Alice Ruth Martin, my grandmother, trailblazer, just powerhouse on so many levels. Yeah, let me know in the comments, or stitch this video and share your actual Black history as well, because I think it's so important that we say those people's names and keep their actual memories